7th for Tennessee. The first 24 came at Appalachian State. Off the play fake, he's on target to the far sideline to Chris Brazzell. It's his second SEC road start. They had the win at Mississippi State. It comes out to the near side. Running back. They are running back by committee. Bishop got the call and he got stuffed.
Tay Lawson anticipating the snap and shooting the gap right inside the left guard Umarov, dropping the.
Here's Joey Aguilar and the Volunteers. Out of the tight formation, he's going to go down.
Cheered by Pierre as they work inside. He's going to get matched up with the left guard, Moy. He just runs right through him and drops Aguilar.
9, they marked it on the 16-yard line. Quick throw by Joey Aguilar. Chris Brazzell the run out. Aguilar in trouble again, on target. Terrific leaping catch, a 17-yard gain.
And a great job, too, by Aguilar, moving in the pocket, buying just enough time and getting it to Brazzell on the over route.
That's Dejon Lee in coverage, the true freshman getting a start tonight. That pass is incomplete. On 2nd and 10, well blocked this time by the Vols, and that one is incomplete. Who is dropping from his linebacker position, got a hand on it, and he did. They bring a blitz. Aguilar got it off. It's the tight end, Miles Kitselman, Alabama tight end, who went leaping up and over Dejon Lee.
And a tremendous effort there by Kitselman, who I think is the unsung hero of this football team. You can see the effort on the progressive pylon cam, and that knee, where's the ball?
Kitselman has the first. Again, crowded around Aguilar, who hands it off to Bishop, who got pulled 18-yard gain. Aguilar on target.
Their tight end.
He was lined up to Aguilar's left. He looked in that direction. He gets sacked.
Pierre has been just waiting to get going, and here he does it again. The last time he won inside, but that was against the left guard. This time he's working against Lance Hurd. Kind of gets a little bit of a pick, it looked like, against Bishop.
There's first down for Joey Aguilar and the Vols. And the catch made.
They have to try, though, today before the game.
There's a first down pickup and a tough run by Peyton Lewis. They rushed for 264 last week in their win over the Hogs. Lewis, Kevin DeGandy just showed you they did not reach 34 in their loss at Arizona State tonight. Aguilar on target. Only more consistently accurate than Nico was. Lewis, the ball kick. Aguilar incomplete when the Vols 1 out of 4 on 3rd down. Aguilar got it off on target. Braylon Staley tripped up inside the 5. Lewis dropped for a loss. Touchdown pass in 17 straight games. Trying to make it 18. Now he pulls it down. Running out of time, and he gets blasted. Lewis, the running back. Kitselman shifted toward the backfield. Aguilar, touchdown! Braylon Staley in the back of the end zone.
Well, the offensive staff for Tennessee have found the matchup that they like, and it's Staley against Day-Day Jones. This time they got it right there. The matchup is perfect in the back. You see immediately the uncover from Staley. Aguilar times it beautifully.
He's 10 out of 13 so far for 118 and the touchdown. Off the play fake, takes the check down. That's a little too high for 2nd down and 19 midway through the 2nd quarter. Aguilar stumbles in the end zone. Got rid of the ball. For the moment, it's a free ball.
Receiver in the area might be a safety.
Yeah, it's going to be intentional grounding in the end zone and a safety.
And just a great rush. It's Yonze Pierre on the right side again, who's just bowling Perry, the right tackle, right into the legs of his quarterback. And Pierre so far has arguably been the best player on the team. That's now 2 sacks and a forced safety here as he walks that big right tackle Perry into the lap of Aguilar.
They come out with a run, and it works very well.
Difficult to defend with the pullers.
Now Aguilar play fake. He pulls it down and runs ahead.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 23, 15-yard penalty.
Matt Austin agrees with you. Big call, 1st and 15. Mike Matthews.
Slot.
2nd and 11. Braylon
So far.
It's a middle screen, and they're short of the first down. Pressure right up the middle. Aguilar got it off. Caught. First down. Aguilar, plenty of poise to complete the pass.
And a great job by Aguilar, knowing the all-out pressure is coming. Stealing points before the half.
Aguilar, and it's broken up. Well played.
Game locking down Braylon Staley, and they sub in Red Morgan. He makes a good.
These crucial situations. Star Thomas. They rush 4, including the linebacker Jefferson. Now Aguilar with some running room, needs the 17. And they hand it off to the tailback for a first down. Aguilar to the end zone.
Did with their playbook because of how much of it works vertical, and quite a bit of contact there on the outside in the attempted jump ball to Brazel.
There's a lot of contact.
Sam is countering that with the safety over the top.
They try to surprise them with a run. Deshaun Bishop, 8-yard gain, 3rd down and 2. They run it again, and now they need to use. They try Bishop again. He didn't get. And it's a play action pass, and it's intercepted. Zabian Brown with one man who can catch him. Zabian Brown all the way. Touchdown, Alabama.
Why banana? Piece of cake, you know exactly what's coming, but what's most impressive is Zabian Brown's discipline. Right here, eyes are in the backfield the entire way. He sees the ball coming out of Aguilar's hand, is thrown behind. You cannot miss that throw inside under any circumstances. Airmail it high and away because the defenders are running right underneath it. Brown grabs it, takes it to the crib, and a massive, massive moment for the Crimson Tide.
A little hesitation move
For him before, he can bounce out.
Deshaun Bishop tripped up by Zabian. Aguilar, another play action fake, and a man open over the middle. First down, Tennessee.
Your quarterback.
Aguilar after the fake. Bishop, nice cut. Deshaun Bishop might go the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And running game's a game of numbers. So you have 3 blockers for 3 guys right side of the center. Plenty of room, and actually see Alabama slide just ever so slightly inside to allow Tennessee to capture the edge. And that's just really poorly done at the second level by the Tide. Bishop makes a couple guys miss. They take a
Post brought to us by Dos Equis. Aguilar into the end zone. That's intercepted. Dejoun Lee. Tackle. Turnover committed by Alabama this season. Forced fumble of the season. They started the day tied with Houston for the most in the country. Here's Bishop again. 44-yard touchdown. Nothing doing there. The ball is free, and Aguilar had to pounce on off guard. Sam Pendleton, the center, snapped it when the rest of them replaced the All-American Cooper Mays at center for Tennessee. Aguilar off the hands of Mike Matthews. Took position groups to dinner regularly as soon as he got there. Braylon Staley the catch, and Aguilar was named the starter. Deshaun Bishop for very little. First play of the fourth quarter, 3rd down and 4, Tennessee down by 17 points, and Kitzelman's team, unlike last year, this team has responded time and time again. They were helped on that drop by Kitzel. Down by 3 scores, have to have it. Pierre brought pressure from the inside on a twist. Aguilar on target, caught for a first down. Are the Vols. 14 and a half to go. On target. Down on it. Aguilar forced back. Kalen DeBoer screen. Bishop. Another big run. And the tackling matching the total that Tennessee had yielded the entire year through the first 6 games. Start Thomas.
Lean from a Tennessee standpoint towards the pass.
Aguilar not on the same page with. They bring pressure, and the throw got off by Aguilar, and it's caught. Gain and not a first down.
Looked like got tipped there too, and tremendous hands and concentration by Staley.
Bishop banged down. Bishop again. Got the first down, struggling to try to get the.
Any more, Sean? What do you think?
Well, Bishop's the hot hand, and he's down to the goal line. In what seems to be a wide open Southeastern Conference race. Eastern Conference teams are 7-0. Aguilar under duress, throws incomplete. Start Thomas, the running back, he went out in the flat. Joey Aguilar sets and fires a good throw for a first down.
All the way through.
Looks around, has a man on the far sideline, another first down. It's really hard to play at that blistering pace when you have the same 3 receivers playing every down. That one's a much less than in previous years. Here's an Alabama blitz, well blocked. Aguilar throws incomplete, flat.
First down. The foul is on number 12.
It does look like he kind of wrapped.
Transfer from Duke. That ball's batted, still caught. Might have been better than it. Aguilar to the end zone. Incomplete behind his intended. The outfield. Aguilar to the boundary. Brazel. Dropped by Jackson. Comes the 4th and 11, we think. Aguilar. That's going to be too high. Out of the back of the end. Good. Alabama leading 37-20 under 2 minutes to go. Joey Aguilar hits the crosser brain with 2 catches in a row there. Last time Tennessee won here in 2003 is a wild 5 overtime game. Casey Clausen was the quarterback. Found quite a bit. Great resource for his son. Oh boy.
And people look at Alabama's defensive numbers and their defensive rankings. They've given up now 400+ yards to Tennessee, but
very proud of his son. Nice play. See anybody, by the way, with a smaller play sheet than Kane Womack? There's Tamati Jackson.
Anywhere else.
Peyton Lewis. Touchdown.
That was 2025.
Sports and sports viewing. Aguilar throws incomplete. Peyton Lewis does not get in.